What's up, everyone? Welcome to FilmSpot, and today we will be talking about the best upcoming movies. You guys, Deadpool 3's latest shot shows Ryan Reynolds, Wade Wilson, and Dogpool. The official image follows Deadpool 3 set photographs confirming another Fox X-Men character's comeback. Just recently, the official Dogpool Instagram page posted a fresh photo of the character licking Wade Wilson's avocado face in Deadpool 3. So really, Dogpool's participation suggests Deadpool 3's multiverse plotline, with the Deadpool core, a team of multiversal Deadpool versions, likely playing a major role. Of course, the movie is also said to feature more Marvel characters, including the MCU debut of Taylor Swift as Dazzler and the return of James Marsden as Cyclops, Patrick Stewart as Charles Xavier, and Famke Janssen as Jean Grey. But until that's confirmed, Deadpool is scheduled to be released on July 26, 2024. Kicking it off with the Spider-Verse excitement, the live-action Spider-Man Noir series that Amazon Studios is currently working on is still in full gear, and there is going to be some very exciting news coming. Together with Oren Uziel, who is not only in charge of directing the show, but also writing the storyline, Steve Lightfoot, the creator of the Netflix series The Punisher, is making his way into the production as a co-showrunner. Absolutely! The gritty popularity of The Punisher, which starred Jon Bernthal, is something that you will remember if you are familiar with the work of Craig Lightfoot. Well, buckle up, because he is going to bring his Marvel magic to the New York City of the 1930s, and he is promising a Spider-Man noir series that is not going to be your typical Peter Parker story. And speaking of Spider-Man, swing back into the animated web with a popcorn bucket, because Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse is keeping us on our toes, currently without a release date. For the time being, you can go back and experience the charm of Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. The Spider Adventure is still going on. Now, if we know her for one thing, that's going to be the bringer of good news. Emily Blunt has just revealed some spoilers regarding the sequel to Edge of Tomorrow. And guess what? She's always chatting with director Doug Liman. Not to forget, even Tom Cruise is involved. But there is a catch. Time is everything, and it has been an incredible 10 years since their initial production. So now Blunt reveals that the screenplay is great, but that filming it 8 years ago would have made it ideal. Time flies, right? Despite everyone's eagerness, the pesky thing called time seems to be the main hurdle. Blunt, Lyman, and Cruise are all in, but schedules, financing, and other movie-making puzzles are getting in the way. But whether it's 10, 15, or 20 years down the line, fans are crossing their fingers for the return of William Cage and Rita Rataski to tackle alien insanity. Of course, Blunt's super ready for it, declaring, "I'm so ready, I'm not the impediment, I promise." But you know how movies work. It's a tricky dance of schedules and logistics. So while we wait for this potential epic reunion, you can catch the original Edge of Tomorrow on Netflix and Max. In other news, Angelina Jolie might be thinking about retiring from acting, but Maleficent 3 has other plans for her. She's making a comeback. The first Maleficent hit screens in 2014, followed by the sequel, Maleficent, Mistress of Evil, in 2019. A new take on Sleeping Beauty was shown to us by these films, which told the story from the point of view of Maleficent, the evil who was responsible for the curse placed on Princess Aurora. But not too long ago, the rumors that a third film would be released began to circulate in September of 2021, and now we finally have the confirmation that it will be released. And although the specifics of the casting are being kept under wraps, we are aware that Jolie will be playing the same character again. Many celebrities, including Charlton Copley, Juno Temple, Harris Dickinson, Elle Fanning, and Michelle Pfeiffer, appeared in earlier flicks. Concerning the chair that the director sits in, the verdict is still out on that one, and whether or not the remaining cast will make a return. No release date is set for Maleficent 3 as of yet, but hey, we'll wait. Greta Gerwig, who directed and wrote Barbie, has recently discussed the possibility of a Ken spin-off film starring the male doll, and we couldn't be more interested. For those of you who are unaware, which we highly doubt, Barbie included a stellar cast that included Michael Cera, Will Ferrell, Issa Rae, Simu Liu, Kate McKinnon, Alexandra Shipp, Ariana Greenblatt, Dua Lipa, and more, where after its theatrical run, it became the highest-grossing film of 2023 with a worldwide gross of almost $1.4 billion. When asked about whether we will get to see a spin-off, Greta expressed, "We had way too much material for Ken. We would write and write and write. I mean, the truth is, I guess we'll see." Honestly, if that ever comes to reality, we would all lose our pink minds. Derry is the one city in New Brunswick where you should absolutely not go on vacation. But the directors have surely booked us all a flight. You heard it right. Recently, the new True Detective, The Penguin starring Colin Farrell, House of Dragons Season 2, and other episodes were all featured in a preview reel that Warner Bros. Discovery put out for 2024 and beyond. On top of that, it provided an early peek at the It prequel series, which is currently known as Welcome to Derry. Creepy name, right? The series was developed by Andy Muschietti, the director behind It and It Chapter 2, who teamed up with his sister Barbara Muschietti, the producer of It, and Jason Fuchs, the writer from Wonder Woman. Right now, all we've got is that It wraps up, leaving us with a sneak peek at Welcome to Derry and a bunch of other shows set to drop in 2025. So get ready for new seasons of The Last of Us, White Lotus, Euphoria, and just like that, it's gonna be a wild ride. Now, because you can't keep someone banned forever, especially if they are as big of an actor as he is, guess who's making a comeback in the post-apocalyptic scene? Who else but the legendary Will Smith. As he prepares to reprise his role as Dr. Robert Neville in the I Am Legend sequel, he is once again sporting his survival gear. Now, according to the story, Smith's character was supposed to die in the first version, right? Well, here's where it gets interesting this time. Both the sequel and the alternate ending, in which Neville did not pass away, are gaining inspiration from one another. This time, the film is not only being produced by Michael B. Jordan, who's known for his work on Black Panther and Creed, but he is also making an appearance in it. Apparently, he pitched an idea to Smith that was too cool to resist. Meanwhile, Smith has revealed further specifics by stating, "The idea came up. I can't spill the deets yet, but it's a really, really cool concept. And he was a part of creating the idea. So it was one of those ones I was gonna leave alone, and then I heard the idea. I was like, that might work. I think we could do that." So while there is no release date as of yet, one thing is certain: the post-apocalyptic journey that humanity is facing is not yet done. Get ready for round 2. And while you may think those are enough insights for today, Chris Hemsworth isn't holding back. Chris Hemsworth has revealed more about Dementus, the villain in the Mad Max Fury Road prequel. According to Hemsworth, Furiosa will take place 45 years after civilization collapses and stars Anya Taylor-Joy as a younger version of Charlize Theron's character. The prequel to George Miller's Mad Max trilogy will also be the 5th and the first without Max Rokitansky, played by Mel Gibson and Tom Hardy. Chris Hemsworth alleges that Dementus' magnetism has already attracted followers. He also said the job was distinct from his pre-camera experiences, and that this time he won't be returning as all muscles. Scheduled for 2024, this upbeat blockbuster will premiere on May 24th. Also, now it may be best to hold onto your seats because Terry Gilliam is stirring up magic in the movie world, eyeing none other than Johnny Depp to play Satan in Carnival at the End of Days. It is a cinematic roller coaster. God presses the reset button on humanity, and Johnny Depp, who is rocking the devilish charm, is the unlikely hero on a rescue mission. Now that's a plot twist that's got us hooked, right? The film still is not just any movie. Instead, it is a comedic explosion that comes straight from Gilliam's brilliant mind. In the course of a screening, he revealed the truth bombs and dropped indications about a mysterious playwright who was 33 years old and would be attending the party. How come? Well, according to Gilliam, as you age, the world becomes a stranger. For now, the film is mainly being kept a secret, with no casting or other specifics in sight, so hold your horses until all that and the release date is announced. Fans of Johnny Depp, though, should know that the actor is making a gradual but steady comeback. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.